colleague Yudai.
Yes, thank you, Giulio. Hello, everyone. Buongiorno a tutti, my friend in Rome. Now I will continue our presentation. So I'm Yudai Etsunaga, a master first year student at Kyushu Institute of Technology, working in Lassane laboratory under Professor Cho. And first of all, I'd like to thank UNISEC-Global and Professor Paolo and everyone for having us tonight at 34 virtual UNISEC-Global meeting. I'm very glad to be here to share our experience, amazing experience that we had during our stay at S5 Lab and also Racine. And I want to start my presentation by explaining the reasons that I went to S5 Lab. So here you can see in the slide, I had two reasons. One, to practical experience in diverse cultures and environments, and also the second, to conduct a bachelor thesis. And as you have seen in the previous slide, Professor Paolo explained, there are so many activities in S5 Lab. And when I was thinking working abroad, I felt a lot of energy and positive energy from them, and a lot of opportunities, and also the possibilities for me to grow and from them. So I decided to move to Italy for 1 year. So next slide, please. Working in Sapienza S5 Lab is a quite unique experience, let's say, for Japanese people. There are many human interactions and in the lab, and there are a greater number of activities that organized by students and also professors. And in such an environment, it wasn't easy for me at first time to fit in this different environment compared to Japanese laboratory environments. Let's say the majority of Japanese people are, including me, often reserved or pretty shy, and we have also a unique cultural background. So, for example, the communication style is quite different, and however, it's not good to strictly adhere or stick to your own culture norms. For in my case, Japanese culture norms, for example, not expressing opinions openly, and or especially working on the project together. So in this context, I learned a way of communication with individuals, those who have different culture aspects and also diverse culture backgrounds. And also the picture that I have included here are part of my bachelor thesis topic. And I didn't see the picture that I have included here left the corner on the slide. I include espresso, but does anyone see this picture? No?
Okay, maybe.
I'm stuck at the slide, so probably it's next.
No, okay. So, but yes, I include the espresso, which is espresso. It's cafe in Italiano. I really enjoyed the cafe, and it's my favorite drink, and it's also part of Italian culture to have multiple cups of coffee in a day, and I usually had espresso with Professor Paolo and also the other members from the laboratory. And moving to the living in Italy, although life in Italy is completely different from the life in Japan, but I really enjoyed it because of the amazing people that I met in S5 Lab. And for example, the pictures on the left, when we watched World Cup together between Germany and Japan, and we won it. And on the middle, the pictures captures me and Paolo and our colleague from S5 Lab having a casually football on Sunday. And right picture, we also had a lunch time in Ostia, which is 20 kilometers east of center of Rome. And on the right bottom picture, when we went to Stadium Olimpico, which is a main stadium in Rome, and we watched AS Roma's versus Genoa. Yes. And next slide. And moving to the achievement and lessons learned, I had a precious opportunity to share my work in experience in Rome. And for instance, on the left, I had a great chance to share my knowledges and experience that I had in S5 Lab to undergraduate students and also international students at Kyutech, encourage them to consider working outside of Japan. And in the middle, and I had also opportunity to visit Bhutan and join the 6th ground station and ground sensor terminal workshop organized by Kyutech and GovTech, the Bhutanese governmental agency. And I presented my work in Rome and also attended some workshop that was related to my research topic. And finally, I finished my bachelor thesis, and which was aligned with my work at Sapienza. And next slide. Can you move on next slide?
Okay, this is a okay.
Okay, yes. So in conclusion, both me and Giulio had a life-changing experiences during our exchange year, and where we learned many things that we couldn't expect it before. And we have learned and growth a lot, especially working in different cultures. And we'd like to share this knowledge that we gained with many people and not keep it to us. And we will continue doing outreach activities and speaking up with our unique opinions and voices based on this unique experience. And we hope to continue building a strong bond between not only our universities, Sapienza and Kyutech, but also strong connections between European universities and Japanese universities in the field of space. And we hope we can bring this fresh energy into space sector as a new generation. Yes. And finally, I would like to conclude our presentation by expressing my gratitude to UNISEC Global for giving us this opportunity. And also I'd like to thank, I can see Professor Maeda and from Kyutech and Professor Paolo from Sapienza and everyone I can see here from Rome and everyone who supported us throughout this amazing journey. That is all.